What's up, y'all? I was feeling called to film a video. Don't really have a theme or topic for this. I just want to come on here and say that the way I've been feeling lately has been very interesting because I'm literally in the midst of a quantum leap, timeline shift, collapse, literally all that. I am moving in 9 days to Peru. I am starting a whole new life, a whole new journey, and while there's still some things that are up in the air, I've really just been doing my best to ground, to trust, to regulate, to align, and to really just have faith and belief that everything is working out in my favor, that the money is flowing, that everything is just coming together in the most divine and magical way. And it's interesting because what I've been feeling lately is that sense of control and surrender. And it's a bit of both, you know? There's certain moments and emotions, thoughts, situations where we just have to surrender to, and then there's other moments, situations, thoughts that we need to gain control over and have the upper hand on, and to just show not only ourselves but spirit like, hey, we can also take charge and get things done and do things in the ways that they need to be done. So that's kind of this energy I've been in. I'm feeling at this moment very calm, cool, and collected, but also very empowered. I'm feeling a bit distracted, it's okay. And I'm really just trying to find the right, I want to say steps, because there's certain things I feel that still need to be done before I begin this journey. At the same time, everything is aligning as it should, so I'm just trusting that and not trying to rush things. I've noticed that I try to rush things quite often, but I'm sure that's most of us because given society and the patriarchy, they want us to be get it done, get it done, get it done now. It's already done now. That's the thing. They don't want us to remember and recognize that it's already done now, just another timeline. When we start believing 222, when we start believing it, when we start trusting it, that's when the timeline collapses. And I had the epiphany yesterday. When we are in the timeline collapse, when our new reality and our old reality literally collapse and are mending, that is when we really need to start taking control and surrendering in our choices. Certain things we cannot control, so that's when we just surrender to the flow. However, that comes after the choices we make and the decisions that we make. For example, let's say we're in the old timeline of being broke, right? And we're in the new timeline of abundance. So as the timelines are collapsing and we're now in this present moment of we're not yet fully where we want to be, and we're recognizing that we're not longer this person, being, way of operating, thinking, it comes down to the choices. What time are we waking up? What are we eating? How are we taking care of ourselves? Are we meditating? Are we in alignment with what we want to be? Are we making money moves? Are we making financial decisions? Are we making the right investments? How are we doing that? Are we talking more about money? Are we allowing money to flow? Are we giving money out? It's all in the choices. So right now, a lot of us are presently in the timeline collapse. This timeline and this timeline are collapsing, and they're just kind of mending. That's when we take control. And that's when we are like, hey, I understand I'm reaching this timeline. I understand I was in this timeline. Now we're just kind of in this middle space. I gotta make the right, I don't want to say the right decision. I gotta make aligned decisions. I gotta take aligned action. So as the timeline is being to separate again, we lead in this timeline, in our highest timeline. And this timeline is now no longer part of who we are, how we operate, how we exist. It's really, really, really intense. And it can be fun. It can be very easy. It doesn't have to be hard. But definitely the way I've been operating lately, I could be more proactive as far as getting into this higher timeline. And that's fine. We recognize it, we acknowledge it. We're doing a lot of the internal work, but again, it's the internal work with aligned action and doing the physical work out here to make happen and to let it flow and to let it just be in this great it's getting like hot water, honestly, like a hot water flow. Like the water's flowing, but it's very hot because it's so passionate, it's so inspired, it's so creative. Not necessarily a sauna, it's really just giving like a really hot water flow. So that's what a lot of us are experiencing right now, and that's okay. And our ancestors of air want to remind us that it really all begins in the mind. It really is a mental shift before it's an emotional shift, before it's a physical shift, before it's a spiritual shift, before it's any type of shift, a financial shift. It's all in the mind. It all starts up here. What we're thinking, what we're planting, what we're engaging with, how we're communicating, what we're receiving. Truly just allowing the subconscious to be deprogrammed and reprogrammed with the new timeline, the highest timeline, the wealthiest timeline. And doing it with love, recognizing these old patterns, beliefs, and way of thinking. But they don't want us to be so, get away from me, get out of me, I'm not this person, I'm not this being, I'm not this anymore. That's fine. Hey, thank you. Thank you, shadow. Thank you, ego. Thank you, emotion. Thank you, thought. Thank you, belief, for being here with me along this journey for so long. But we're at a point where you are no longer useful, you are no longer beneficial, or you are just not supporting in the ways that need to be supported. We release you, we love you, and we thank you. And finding stillness in the midst of all this. That is absolute key, what the ancestors of air are saying. Finding stillness in the midst of all of this. And it doesn't have to be for so long, just moments of stillness. To truly get back into alignment, to truly get back into groundedness, to truly get back into creativity. Because there's a lot that needs to be created to better usher in this new timeline. So I guess that's what has to be said. Wasn't really sure, but I love us. I love you. I love me. Thank you for existing. Thank you for breathing. We're here. We're queer. We ain't got no fear. And I'll keep y'all updated.